Supervisors for the 14th District. This forum was organized by Michael Tim and Catherine Keller from the Bayview Compass, Ann Fisher and Jennifer Rawlings from the Bayview Neighborhood Association, along with Barbara Chudnow from the Park Watch, and Kathy Mulvey and Penny Meinke from the Bayview Community, and Aaron Schultz from the Lake Express Ferry. So thank you for all of your hard work for organizing this event. I'm Ruth Sneddick from the League of Women Voters, and I will be your moderator this evening. The League is a nonpartisan organization that does not support or oppose candidates for public office, but promotes political responsibility through informed and active participation of citizens in government. And before I talk about the candidates and their order of speaking, we would like to have the people from the Bayview Compass comments and say some words for us. Oh, I'm sorry. That's all right. You can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ann Fisher. I am the president of the Bayview Neighborhood Association, and I'd like to welcome everyone here tonight. Together with Catherine Keller at the Bayview Compass, we're happy to work together to put on this candidate forum tonight. I just wanted to let everyone know that there will be another candidate forum on March 3rd, and the information on that is going to be in the Bayview Compass, and that's coming out on February 15th. I want to put a plug in also for the Bayview Neighborhood Association. Monday, February 18th, we're having our annual meeting with our board elections, so we'd like everyone to be able to stop by that. Also, it's going to be at the Hyde House starting at 6:30, so if you haven't seen the Hyde House, it's a good opportunity for you to come to that too. So just watch the Bayview Compass for the next candidate forum also. Thanks.
Thank you. The candidates do have their literature in the bag for anyone that wishes to pick something up to see what they have to offer. The candidates have drawn lots for their order of speaking, and they will have 1.5 minutes for their opening statements and 1.5 minutes for the responses to the questions. Then they will have time for a closing statement of 1.5 minutes as well. Our timekeeper is Penny Meinke, and she will warn you with 30-second and a stopwatch. And like I said before, we're not going to get really tough if you're finishing a thought, and that doesn't mean that a 2 or 3 minute thought, but if you're finishing a thought, just finish up, and we will allow that, because that's what we want you to do. We want to hear your thoughts and not cut you off in the middle of something that is important that you might be saying. We have in their order of speaking from the right side, my right side. Your left will be Tony Zelensky, and we'll let him start his presentation, and he can introduce himself.
Good evening. I want to thank everybody for braving it out here tonight. Okay. I want to thank everybody for making it out here tonight. Anyway, 4 years ago when I first ran for office, I said I was going to focus on 5 areas. 1 would be property taxes, 2 would be public safety, 3 would be business revitalization, 4 would be the environment, and 5 would be constituent services. To that end, I was ranked by the Journal Sentinel as voting for more budget cuts than any other alderman. I think that goes a long way towards showing my commitment towards property taxpayer relief. Test. Closer? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll try again here. Okay. 4 years ago, when I first announced my candidacy for alderman in this district, I said that I would focus on 5 areas: property taxes, public safety, business revitalization, the environment, and constituent services. To that end, as far as property taxes are concerned, I was ranked by the Journal Sentinel as voting for more budget cuts than any other alderman. However, I want to make it perfectly clear that I believe in supporting and maintaining essential services. I, however, do believe that there are areas in which we can streamline government operations, eliminate fat, and make government operate more efficiently. Also, because of my work on the property tax relief front, I received an award from the Citizens for Responsible Government. Public safety, endorsed by the Milwaukee Police Association, the Milwaukee Deputy Sheriff's Association, and the District Attorney. I also received Politician of the Year award by the Milwaukee Police Association, and according to the Police Association, I've been a leader on the council in terms of spearheading efforts that have resulted in more officers being put on the street. I'm a strong proponent of getting more law enforcement officers on the street. I think one of the strongest things we can do to maintain our public safety levels is to get as strong of a law enforcement presence as possible. Business revitalization. That runs the gamut from helping to develop numerous neighborhood businesses such as the Outpost Natural Foods, the Schwartz Bookstore, the Holt Plaza development on 3rd and Holt, in which I got a tax incremental finance district created, and helping Bucyrus International, which is one of the world's largest manufacturers of heavy mining equipment, locate and expand their facilities on Chase in Oklahoma. I also have helped pass a sweat-free procurement ordinance that helps keep American jobs here and prevents the exploitation of workers. I'm out of time. Thank you.
Our next speaker will be Andrew Reed.
Good evening. Thanks for coming out on a snowy eve. I was hoping for quite a bit more people to show up. Anyway, I am a current resident of this district and have been for most of my life. I currently reside on Clement Avenue. Some of you might know the house, definitely around Halloween when the big display goes up. I was on a subcommittee for the Baby Neighborhood Association to bring back nighttime trick-or-treating to the largest area of the city of Milwaukee. That's one of the things that I like to get involved in doing, is to make our neighborhood feel like a neighborhood again. I'm also the owner of Kinetic Real Estate Group. I started that 3 years ago, and ever since, our company has grown in number of agents, production, and offices. We are currently located in downtown Milwaukee and downtown Waukesha. A little bit else about myself is that I am the 7th child in my family, and last. Some people think that I screwed up the Brady Bunch, but we go with that. My older brothers and sisters are definitely very supportive of this, and hopefully we go far with it. My job here, though, is to get you guys to get involved. I don't want to sit up here and say that I have a definite plan to do this and do that, and put more cops on the street and bring more businesses in without hearing from you first. I want to hear your ideas. That's what we should be doing. So, again, Andy Reed, time's up.
Thanks.
Arthur Kimball.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Arthur Kimball III, and I'm running for Alderman in the 14th Aldermanic District. I'd like to thank you all for coming out in the weather, as everyone else has. I think it's really important that voters be informed about what their choices are. Because if you vote based upon signs or based upon who you know, you're not really helping the system. The most important thing you can do is what you're doing right now. Listening to what we have to say, finding what our differences are, and then making a decision on who's going to best represent you on the city council. I've lived in Bayview for only 14 years. I've made many friends, and I've watched the city, I consider Bayview a city. I've watched Bayview as a neighborhood grow and change. I've been involved in youth sports. I've been involved in musical productions. I've addressed issues like homelessness, the environment, and education. I have a master's degree in public administration from the University of Massachusetts, so I know how to examine budgets and I know how to evaluate public policies. I was a first lieutenant in the United States Army Infantry, and I've worked with several public agencies. I have the background and experience to be able to face the problems of our district. We're watching taxes increase as city services deteriorate. The city budget is heavily leveraged, and our leaders maintain failed policies. If we're going to foster the change necessary to meet the challenges of our community, we must do three things. First, we must deal with the budget and bureaucratic problems. Second, we must deal with the issues of jobs and improved education. And third, we must return to focusing on customer satisfaction. If you want more information, look at www.votekimball.com. Thank you.